that we have a 20% success rate. About 80% of traders fail. 20% will not go broke, okay? Now, that doesn't mean 20% of them will become full-time successful traders. What it means is 20% of them will at least not blow up their accounts. Some of them will struggle for the entire time that they trade, and they'll make modest profits. A small handful will make enough to actually be successful and be able to turn it into a full-time career. That means out of 100 people that I talk to, how many people are in the room now? Let me just see. 1,500 people in this room. 80% of the people that I'm talking to, 80% of the people in this room, it's not right for you. Okay? Honestly, you're just not in the right place. Only 20% of the people are going to be successful at this. The question is, are you in the 20% or the 80%? I don't know. I have no idea who you are. Okay? But I have a moral and an ethical responsibility to talk to you and tell you, look, this is not easy. This is not going to be simple. It's not going to be a cakewalk. It's not going to be you walk in here and just take my magic system and all of a sudden you're going to be making money. And I have a responsibility to share that with you and to do my very best, my level best, to take anybody who is not diehard in that 20% and to get them out of here. That's why my message is harsh, for lack of a better term. Okay? Trust me, we don't need to make, we don't need the, I don't need the money. Okay? What I do is follow my passion, which is helping other people achieve their goals. Okay? And the only way I know how to do that is just to lay it on the line for you guys. And to be painfully truthful with you. And whoever's left over at the end of the day, that's my talent pool. That's who I want to work with. And you're going to see at the end, we have something very, 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 very big lined up at the end of this event. Okay? I'm not going to tell you what it is right now. I'm going to leave you in suspense. But there is something huge, something that I have wanted to do for the last 5 years that Todd and I have talked about for years since we got together. Todd's my business partner, Todd Brown. That we have talked about since we got together about what we wanted to be able to do for traders who come through our program and prove that they got what it takes. And we are finally at a place where we can do that. And I'm going to be sharing with you that very, very, very special message at the end of this week. But I can tell you right now, the 20% rule applies. And so I'm working very, very diligently to make sure that we got nothing but winners in here. Now, who's this guy? Do you know this man? Because the next question is, and this is the next question is, well, who is this guy? Because I mean, how many of you guys said there's about half of you? Yes, that's me. About half of you have never attended anything that we've done before. You're brand spanking new to this deal. So the question is who is he? And you know, he sure is talking a pretty mean game. Who is this guy and where does he come from and why should I be listening to him? So I thought I would take a minute and just explain to you a little bit about who I am and where I come from. Yeah, the mustache, how about that, right? Every once in a while I grow that back. Don't laugh. Akil's laughing at me. Don't laugh. That's a manly mustache. All right. Don't deny it. All right. I get Christian Bale a lot. I don't know why. I don't think I look anything like him, but everybody says that. I'm Batman. Yeah, okay. Moving right along. I want to teach you, moving right along. Good grief, man. All right. I'm going to tell you a little bit about my life. I was raised in this sleepy little town called Sublette, Kansas. It is the quintessential hillbilly hayseed town in southwest Kansas. About 1,000 people in this little town, and my grandfather was a farmer. He was a very successful farmer, and then later on he was a very, very successful commodities trader, still is to this day, a successful investor. And my father was